I'm Emily.
Hi, Emily. Hello, everyone. It is so wonderful to see you today. I'm very, very happy to be here. I am feeling great.
I am happy to hear that, Paul. You look very happy. Did you have a good morning?
I did. I had a big breakfast. I had eggs, toast, and a very large coffee. Now I have a lot of energy. How about you, Emily? How are you today?
I am doing very well, thank you. The sun is shining today, and that always makes me smile. I love the sun. It makes everything look beautiful.
It really does. It is a perfect day for a podcast.
Yes, it is. I am very excited because today we have a very special topic. Many of our friends ask about this.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Is it about how to talk better?
Yes, exactly. Today we are talking about the best way to sound more fluent in English.
Wow, that is a big topic. Fluency is very important. Everyone wants to sound natural when they speak.
They do, and it is not as hard as people think. You do not need to know every word in the dictionary to sound fluent.
That is good news, because there are many, many words in English.
Yes, too many. But before we share our secrets and tips, we have a small favor to ask our wonderful listeners.
Yes, everyone, if you like our chats and you want to help us, please click the like button right now. It is a small click for you, but it is a big help for us.
It really is. And please subscribe channel. When you subscribe, you never miss a new episode. We want to help you learn every week.
And don't forget to share this with your friends. Maybe you have a friend who is also learning English. Share the fun.
Thank you, everyone. Your support is amazing. Okay, Paul, are you ready to talk about fluency?
I am ready. Let's go. So, Emily, what does fluent mean? Does it mean speaking very, very fast?
That is a great question, Paul. Many people think fluency is about speed. They think if I speak fast, I sound like a native speaker, but that is not true.
Oh, so fast is not always better?
No. Sometimes speaking too fast makes it hard for people to understand you. Fluency is more about flow. It is about how the words connect together. It is about sounding natural and relaxed.
Ah, I see. Like a river. A river flows smoothly. It doesn't have to be a fast river, it just has to be smooth.
I love that example. Yes, a smooth river. So our first tip today to sound more fluent is something very simple. It is about contractions.
Contractions. That is a big word. What does it mean?
It is when we put two words together to make them shorter. For example, instead of saying I am, we say I'm.
Oh, I do that all the time. Instead of it is, I say it's.
Exactly. This is the biggest secret to sounding fluent. In textbooks, we see I am happy, but in real life, friends say I'm happy.
I'm happy. Yes, it sounds much more natural. It sounds less like a robot.
Yes. If I say I am going to the park because it is a nice day, it sounds a bit formal. But if I say I'm going to the park because it's a nice day, it sounds like a real conversation.
I'm, you're, he's, she's, we're, there. These are so important.
They are. And also the negative ones. Do not becomes don't. Cannot becomes can't.
I use don't a lot. I don't like cold weather.
Perfect. When you use don't instead of do not, your English flows better. It connects the ideas faster.
That is a very easy tip. Anyone can do that. Just use the short version of the words.
Yes, it makes a huge difference. Now, Paul, do you have another tip for our friends?
Let me think. Oh, I have one. To sound fluent, I think we need to use connecting words.
Connecting words? Tell me more.
Well, sometimes beginners speak in very short sentences. They say, I like apples, I like oranges, I like bananas.
That is a lot of sentences for fruit.
It is. But a fluent speaker connects them. They use words like and, but, and so. For example, I like apples, oranges, and bananas.
Yes, or I wanted to go for a walk, but it started to rain.
Exactly. But is a very powerful word. It connects two different ideas. It makes the conversation feel like one long piece, not many small pieces.
I agree. Because is another great one. I am tired because I worked a lot today.
Using because helps you explain your feelings. It makes you sound like you have a lot to say. It shows you can build a bridge between your thoughts.
A bridge? I love your examples today, Paul. First a river, now a bridge. You are very poetic today.
Thank you, Emily. I am trying my best.
So we have contractions like I'm and don't, and we have connecting words like and, but, and because. What else?
Oh, I have a fun one. To sound fluent, you need filler words.
Filler words? You mean words like well and actually?
Yes, and or let me see.
Wait, are those good words? My teacher always said, don't say
Well, in a presentation at school, maybe is not great. But in a real conversation with friends, filler words are very natural. They give you time to think.
That is true. If someone asks me, Emily, what is your favorite movie? And I stay silent for 5 seconds, it feels strange.
Yes, silence can be awkward. But if you say, well, let me see. I think my favorite movie is Toy Story. It sounds very fluent.
Well, let me see. Yes, it shows that I'm thinking in English. It fills the empty space while my brain looks for the word.
Actually is a good one too. Actually, I don't like pizza. I prefer pasta.
I love actually. It sounds very smart. And is another one people use a lot. It's a beautiful day,
Yes. Is like a little invitation for the other person to agree with you. It makes the conversation friendly.
So we have these small words that help us sound like we are not reading from a book. Because real English is messy. It has ums and wells and actuallys.
It does. Real English is not perfect, and that is okay.
That is a very important point, Paul. Many learners are afraid to speak because they want to be perfect, but native speakers are not perfect. We make mistakes too.
We really do. Sometimes I forget a word or I use the wrong grammar, but I just keep talking.
And that is the secret of fluency, keeping the conversation going. If you make a mistake, don't stop. Don't go back and fix every tiny thing. Just move forward.
Like the river. The river doesn't stop for a small rock. It just flows around it.
Exactly. If you say, he go to the shop instead of he goes, don't worry, the person listening still understands you. If you stop to fix it, the flow is broken.
I think confidence is a big part of fluency. If you look confident, you sound more fluent.
I agree. If you speak with a smile and you look at the person, they don't notice the small grammar mistakes. They just enjoy the conversation.
So stand tall, smile, use your contractions, and keep going.
Yes, and another tip I have is about listening. To sound fluent, you have to listen to how people really talk.
You mean like listening to this podcast?
Yes, podcasts are great because they are natural conversations, but also music and movies. Listen to the rhythm of the language.
Rhythm, like a song.
Exactly. English has a rhythm. Some words are long and loud, and some are short and quiet. I want to go to the store.
I want to go to the store. Ah, the word store is the important part.
Yes, in English, we stress the important words. We don't say every word with the same power. I am happy to see you.
I am happy to see you. Oh, I hear it. The rhythm makes the language sound musical.
When you copy that rhythm, you sound much more fluent. You don't sound like a computer. Computers speak like this. I am happy to see you.
That sounds very boring.
It does. So try to listen and copy. If you hear a phrase you like in a movie, say it out loud. Copy the emotion and the speed.
I do that with songs. I hear a song and I sing the words. It helps me learn how words stick together.
Songs are perfect for that. Words and songs often link together. For example, pick it up. We don't say pick it up. We say pick it up.
Pick it up. It sounds like one word.
Yes, this is called linking. To sound fluent, try to link your words. If one word ends with a consonant and the next starts with a vowel, link them.
Like an apple. An apple.
Yes, or check it out. Check it out.
Check it out. Wow, that sounds very cool.
It does. It makes you sound very comfortable with the language.
This is so much good information, Emily. We talked about contractions, connecting words, filler words, not being perfect, rhythm, and linking.
We did. It is a lot, but our friends can practice one thing at a time. Maybe this week you only practice using I'm and don't.
That is a good idea. Don't try to do everything at once. Start small.
Exactly. Paul, I have a question. When you were learning things, did you find it hard to be natural?
Oh, yes. I remember when I started my job, I was very nervous. I spoke very slowly and I was afraid of every mistake. But then I started to listen to my colleagues. They said things like, "How's it going?" and "Catch you later."
Catch you later. I love that phrase. It means goodbye.
Yes, and when I started using those small phrases, I felt more like part of the team. I didn't sound like a student anymore. I sounded like a friend.
That is the goal. We want our listeners to feel like they can be friends with anyone in English.
You know, Emily, I think we should practice a little bit of what we talked about. Let's have a small conversation using some of these tips.
Okay, let's do it. Let's pretend we are meeting at a cafe.
Okay, I will start. Hey, Emily, how's it going?
Well, actually, I'm a bit tired today, but I'm happy to see you. How about you, Paul?
I'm doing great. I just had a big coffee, so I have a lot of energy. Do you want to get a cookie or something?
Ooh, a cookie sounds good, but I shouldn't. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. I love chocolate cookies.
Perfect. Let's check it out.
That was great, Paul. Did you hear our tips? We used how's it going, I'm, actually, well, but, and check it out.
And it felt so much more natural than saying, "How is it going, Emily? I am tired, but I am happy to see you."
Yes, it feels like a real chat between real people.
I hope our listeners can try this at home, even if you are talking to yourself in the mirror.
Yes, talking to the mirror is great practice, or talking to your dog or cat. They are very good listeners and they never correct your grammar.
My dog loves it when I speak English to him. He just wags his tail.
That's the spirit.
Wow, Emily, we covered a lot of ground today. I feel like I learned a lot too.
Me too. It is always good to remember these things. Sometimes we forget to relax when we speak.
Yes, relaxing is the most important part. If you're relaxed, the words come out easier.
It's true. Well, Paul, I think we are almost at the end of our episode. Time flies when we are having fun.
It really does. But before we go, let's remember the main points we talked about today.
Good idea. I remember we started with contractions, like saying I'm instead of I am and don't instead of do not. It makes everything sound much smoother.
Yes, and then we talked about connecting words, using and, but, and because to build those bridges between our ideas so our sentences aren't so short and choppy.
Right. And my favorite part was the filler words, using well, actually, and let me see to give our brains a little extra time to find the right words without having a long, silent pause.
Exactly. And we shouldn't forget about linking words together, like check it out or an apple, and following the rhythm of English. Stress the important words.
And the most important thing of all, don't try to be perfect. Just keep the conversation flowing like a river. Mistakes are okay.
Mistakes are definitely okay. They show you are trying and learning.
Well said, Paul. We hope these tips help all of you sound more confident and fluent when you speak English.
Yes, we believe in you. Just take one small step every day.
And now it is your turn. We want to hear from you.
Yes, please. Leave a comment below. Tell us which tip was your favorite, or tell us one English contraction you use a lot.
We love reading your comments. It makes us so happy to see you practicing your English with us.
And if you haven't already, please subscribe channel and share this episode with a friend.
Thank you for listening today. It was a pleasure as always, Paul.
The pleasure was mine, Emily. I am going to go find another chocolate cookie now.
Save one for me.
I will. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye for now. See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.